We out here yet again. The weighted vest, the jog to work, we're getting it done, peeps. But fucking not as disciplined as I want to be, alright? Because I'll tell you what, we need to go from coffee in the morning. We need to have a habit stack on top of that. Alright, Atomic Habits talks about from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. Alright, so from having a coffee, I need to like get straight into, at the moment I've been reading my Bible while sitting on the couch. And it's like, that's been helpful. So after coffee is feed the cats. Then after feed the cats, well that's during the coffee. Then I grab my coffee once it's done, walk over to the couch, sit down, start drinking. But what if I did stretching? Because one of the problems, right? Problems is sitting on the couch if it's really cold or if I'm really tired, despite the fact that I'm drinking a coffee. Sitting on the couch is super easy to just like fall over onto the set of pillows we got in the corner. So if I sat on the ground, actually I should do some stretching now after that jog. Just flopping boots, really tough to jog in because it burns your calves, especially with the weighted vest, but she good. So if I did stretches like this actually while drinking my coffee, while playing the Bible, then after I'm finished my coffee, that can be the next cue. Right? Cue, craving, response, reward. So finish drinking the coffee, the cue after that, what's the cue after that? I think the cue after finishing the coffee is like, I feel like the craving should be to like get out jogging, but the craving is still, even at that point after finishing the coffee, the craving is still to flopping, go back to sleep. And it's just like, I mean this morning it wasn't actually, this morning was pretty good. I was just like feeling decently awake. Smashing the nightly routine will help me feel even more awake, so that reduces the craving to go back to bed. But the craving needs to be to get out and going. So how do I engineer the craving to start running? Pre-workout. Actually, creatine. I might be feeling tired recently because I've stopped my daily dose of creatine. Interesting. But pre-workout, that gives you that antsy feeling. It's like beta-alanine. I wonder if I could get some creatine mixed with beta-alanine powder, flavorless. Because at the moment, well, previously I was putting creatine in my coffee. So if I put creatine and beta-alanine in my coffee, tasteless, drink my coffee, get the tingles, craving is to run. Yeah, and it takes like 15 minutes to like actually kick into gear. So that's 15 minutes of reading, stretching, and then I could even pray. And then once I'm finished that, then I can get out the door. Yeah. And my cue, as soon as I get to the office here, that's my cue to take another update video. So when I leave, I was gonna try and every time I leave the gates, I take another video, but I wonder if, because it's bad audio and it's dark running and like recording next to the road. So I can take the update videos in the morning, and that will also help me set the intentions for the day. Yes, so I'm at work now. My next craving is actually to go take a dump. So I'm gonna hit that, and then my cue for start of day routine is gonna be opening my laptop. My craving is to feel aligned and on top of every metric across the business, and so I will do that, including getting on top of my emails, even if it's just like, I'm gonna set a goal for like 5 minutes. Start small, right? Start small. So yeah, cue, craving, response, reward. So what's my reward? My reward for taking the video is feeling proud of myself. A reward for running is feeling proud. I want to get here at 6:30 in the morning, do a workout until 7, because the time's currently 7 now, because I've been slacking on my morning routine, I haven't been getting here at 6:30. So I've been skipping my morning workout, which is flopping weak sauce. What is weak sauce? You know what weak sauce is? Weak sauce is when you have a moment of weakness, right? It doesn't mean you are weak as a person, right? It means your time and moments in that day, in that moment, that stage of life. You're just getting a bottle of tomato sauce, but it's called weak sauce, and you're just spraying it all over yourself. All over the pizza that is your life. And you're just pouring weak sauce all over. And it's like, stop. Why? And it's just like, oh. And maybe it's because my internal why isn't big enough, or my urgency isn't big enough, actually. Because right now, I feel like I got like maybe a year left before I need to earn serious money. Because at the moment, our expenses are like just groceries and electricity. We bought a tiny home and I put it on the back of my parents' property, and so it's like we don't have rent, we don't have mortgage costs. So at the moment I'm just not paying myself, I'm leaving everything in the business. But I feel like end of next year I will need to be paying myself. So I'm like, oh yeah, I got roughly to the end of next year until I want to be earning serious money. So maybe that lack of urgency is causing me to open that bottle of weak sauce and pour it all over. So maybe I need to address that and be like, no, I need to be on serious money today. Which, I mean, I'm working on it, but anyways, can't be too loud. The cafe right there. Alright. If anyone actually stayed to listen to this 7 minutes of habit ideation, then you're a G, and I hope you're applying it to your life. If not, do it. Close that bottle of weak sauce. Put it away. Throw it out. Throw it in the bin. Let's get it.